Hello, good morning. My name is Jeremiah James Rodriguez, and I'm going to discuss navigating the Linux file system and permission system. First, open the CyberOps workstation. Then see you're running. We already made the program. Then, uh, step 1, access the command line, the terminal. Then, step 2, paste the file system currently mounted. So use the lsblk command, and then you can see the output. Then command to display the blocks and the devices. These are the blocks and the devices. And then the output shows about the server workstation. Virtual machine has 3 blocks devices: storage, RC0, SDA, and SDB. The 3 line output also partition under the SDA and SDB. Conventionally, slash dev directory SDA is used to device computers with multiple hard drives. Would display more dev SDX devices. If Linux was running a computer with 4 hard drives, for example, it would be them as dev SDA and slash dev SDB running computer. So by the default, the output implies the SDA and SDB are hard drives, each one containing a single partition. The output has also shown the 10 GB disk, while SDB has 1 GB. So note, Linux has often display USB flash drives slash dev slash SDA as well, depending on the firmware type. So be used with the command mount to display more detailed information on the currently mounted file system in the CyberOps workstation virtual machine. So we use the mount. This is the output. And many of the file systems about the scope discourse are relevant to lab. Let's focus on the root file system and the most file system Linux operating system itself. Other program tools for creation batch and restoring the root file system by default. So run the mount command again, but this time use the pipe to send the output to grep to filter the output and display only file system. Mount the grep and STA1 C. And we issue the following two commands. Rotation is the cd plus and ls minus 1 and minus l. Okay, so next, what is the meaning of the output? Are listed file basically stored. The first changes the directory of the root directory. The root directory is the highest level of the file system because slash dev slash sd1 is mounted on the floor on the root directory. By listing the files in the root directory, the user is actually listing files physically stored in the root of the slash dev slash sd1 file system directory. So why is the slash dev and was directory and sdv1 not showing the output above? Because slash dev slash sdv1 is not currently mounted. So step 3, manual mounting and unmounting file system. So A, use the ls l command to verify directory second drive. So we use cd1 post is minus 1 here, then everything tr node directory second drive does not receive a type version as their second drive. S minus 1 second drive. Okay, then sudo, and then C is the mount to pan to mount slash dev dash sdb1 the newly created second drive directory. The syntax of the mount options device to be mounted mounting point. So command sudo mount slash dev and slash sdb1 second drive. So you input a password, and then after that use the command ls slash minus l second drive. After that here the total cost is 20. Then why is the directory is no longer empty? Where are the listed files stored after the mount dash home slash analysis slash second drive underscore second drive becomes the entry point. The file system basically stored in a slash dev slash db1. So issue the mount command with no option again. Detailed information of the slash dev one partitions before use the grep command to display the slash dev and slash sdx file system. So we use it mount that's grep here. Yeah, the sd, so we can see the output. And then also the mounting patches and just simple. Make sure you change directory something outside the mounting. Use the unmount command as shown below. So sudo unmount slash dev sdb1. Here, then ls minus l second underscore drive to course 0. Part 2 of file system information. Linux file system built features to control the ability of the users to view, change, and navigate and execute the contents of the file system. Actually, each file system carries its own permission. Always care and set what the user can do with the file. Navigate to home slash analysis slash lab support files and scripts. So cd labs file scripts. So in this case, if the like this it's not worked, so you can choose here support file scripts and also the open terminal. Okay. Okay, so it says scripts ls minus 1, then after that yeah, you can see the output. Use the commit spell or file permission. So is the output, and then also the consider the psyops that mn file as a sample. Who is the owner of the file? How about the group? So the answer is the owner is the analysis and the group is also the analysis. The permission the cyberhost that mn are the minus ry minus r dash dash r. What does that mean? The owner of the file, the analysis, the user can read and write the file but not execute it. Members of the analysis other than the owner can only read the file. The file dash minor r. So no execution of the writing is allowed. All the users are not allowed to write or execute the file. So C touch command very simple. Use it allows the quick reaction of the empty file. Use the command below to create empty file dash amenity directory. So touch the slash amenity in my new file.txt. So here, now I gotta touch the output permission denied. So why was not the file created? Because list of file ownership contain the last amenity directory, and I explain what happened. And with the additional -d option, this is the version of the directory records the lines below. So ls -d and last amenity. So ls -d and slash amenity. So when I open the new terminal, ls minus ld mn. So you can see the output. So permission of the NFT directory is not the root also with the permission. They are wxr dash xr dash xr. This is the way, or the root user is allowed to write to the slash amenity folder. What can be done to touch command to show about to be successful? The command can be executed as a root, adding sudo before it, or the permission of the slash amenity directory can be modified. So in the next part, letter D, chmod partition the change information directory as before mount the last div dash dash stb1 partition the slash home analysis second drive directory created in this lab. So sudo mount dash d the second drive. So we have 5 here. Sudo mount dev plus stb1 second drive slash base cyber ops cyber. Okay, that does not exist. So this part gonna use a cd second drive. Okay, ls l. Okay, see the two root one analysis. What are the files of the mt file in the myfile.txt file? So the answer is dash ry dash r dash 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 r. So f use the chmod to change the version to myfile.txt. Okay. Sudo chmod 665 myfile.txt ls l. Okay, the same output. Can see the output. Okay, and did the permission change? What the permission of the myfile that is yes, it changed. So the with other the new uh, RWRW, the RX. The CH mode commands the information in the octal format in the way to break down 665 is follows. 6 is the octal of is 110 in binary, assuming each position the permission of the file 1 or 0. 110 means RW, read, write, and execute. Therefore, the CH mode is my file. The TXT commands changes to permission, owner, group, and author. This the details. What is command change the permission of the file .txt? RWXRR and WXRWX, granting any user in the system process the file. Uh, this time sudo chmod 77 my file.txt. The chown command is used to change ownership of the file directory. Issues the command below. Make the root the myfile.txt. Okay, sudo chown analyze myfile.txt. Nice. Okay, so say just an analyze root and see. Now to change the port owner the group analysis, let's say they use the sudo chown analysis. See the echo test. Now we're gonna use analysis owner try to finding the word test in my file. Text my file txt cut my okay. This is the output. What's the output explain? Yes, the analyst is the owner of the file and the permission is still set 660 bytes before the permission that they are allowed the owner and the user in the group to make changes to the file. So the step 2, the directory and permission. Change back to the home analysis over file directory and issue the ls -l command to list the file details. So cd directory of labs support files. Okay, you can see the lab here. So as minus okay, 568 the port here. This is the output. Compare the permission the malware directory the mininet services, but what is the difference between beginning of the part malware and the mininet services dash mininet underscore services that line? There is a letter in the D at the beginning before the permission for the malware directory. The letter D of the beginning of the line indicates that the file type is a directory and not a file. Another difference between file and directory of the permission is the execution in a bit. In the file, execution in bit turn on. It means executed by system. Directories depend on the file's execution bit set as a file with the execution is a bit set in a executable script program. Directory with the execution bit set species with the interdirectory. Chmod chown commands work the directories in the same way. Work for the files. So part 3, this is my part 3. You can see the symbolic is other system file types and You have now seen file types Linux, the first structure in each file listed. This command shows the file, the three files on Linux, recording the subtypes and characters. Regular files, directory files, and special files, character, device files, pipe files, symbolic link files, socket files. So we use the examine the file types. So use the ls minus a dash l command display files in the home analysis folder. Notice in the first structure each and then later new file indicating directory. Yeah, ls na dash 1 see the output, and also produce a listing the directory. Scroll the middle output. Notice how the block files begin with a B, the character device file begin with C, and symbolic begin and I. ls minus dash l slash dev slash C the output, and here see letter C. Symbolically is the shortcuts in the window. There's two types of links in Linux: symbolic links and hard links. The betweens are symbolic link and hard links, and the symbolic link points file name and the other, and so and hard link points to the content of the another file. Create two files by using echo. See, we use echo the file txt, then output here. So the output is here. So after that, we use again the show again the paths and details here. Or change the name of the original files and the txt file to the txt. Notice how to paste the linked files. So see, we can use the files, got symbol files, got file to new. Okay, now notice the file symbolic is now broken symbol link because the name of the file that pointed to file 1.txt has changed, but the hard link file to hard still works correctly, but it's good join to know the file to is not is file to new txt. What do you think would happen in the file to hard? Hard is if you open the text editor, change the file to new window.txt, change the contents of the one file will change the content of the other because they point same inode on the hard disk drive. So reflection is the below file permission and ownership are the two main parts of my Linux. For me, there are likewise figure reasons for issues are recorded as unacceptable consents or precision sent will be accessible to the projects that needs to get it in the situation the program will normally break blunders in the experience. So this is my proof. So that's all. Thank you.